Today's audience is Erica Motley, John Caddick, and myself, Cheryl Caddick.
Hello, my name is Jacob Ficker, and I'm here to tell you why I believe PlayStation 3 is the superior console compared to the Xbox 360. For instance, why are graphics important to gamers? Well, to put it simply, they allow the gamer to be submerged in the virtual world of the game so that they can truly feel like they are a part of the experience. And when it comes to graphics, PlayStation 3 is the best. Xbox 360 provides a pretty good experience, I have to admit, but their graphics have a lot of errors, whereas the PlayStation 3 doesn't have nearly as many errors, so you can truly feel like you're a part of the game. Hard drives. Why are hard drives important? Or more particularly, I should say, why are the size of the hard drives important? Well, it's all very simple. The bigger the hard drive, the more games you can have on it. And again, PlayStation 3 is the kingpin on that. Xbox 360, you get a 250 gigabyte hard drive, which is not too shabby, to be honest. It's not too shabby. PlayStation 3, 320 gigabytes. That is a 70 gigabyte difference. So you could probably fit, who knows, maybe 20 more games on the PlayStation 3 than you could the Xbox 360. Online capabilities. Why do people love online on consoles so much? Well, they get to play with people that they've never met before. They get to play with people that they know. They can play with people nationwide or internationally. And it is a truly fun experience, you know. You get to make new friends and all sorts of things like that. But here's the problem when it comes to Xbox 360's online capabilities. You have to pay to play online. Whereas with PlayStation 3, it's free. It's free. The only thing you have to pay for when it comes to PlayStation 3 online capabilities is when you want to buy a game online, or if you want to buy special features to add on to video games. That's all you have to pay for when it comes to PlayStation 3. Oh, and just for the people that love surfing the web, you can do that on both Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. But as I said before, the online is free on PlayStation. So just keep that in mind, web surfers. Now, this next component may not apply to all gamers, but if you love watching movies as much as playing video games, like myself, then the Blu-ray component of the PlayStation 3 is going to be perfect for you. It maximizes the best quality possible for your movies, making your movies better than they ever were before. And really, the Blu-ray capabilities also improve your game's graphics a little bit. So, you've got the Blu-ray, and then if you hook a support cable into the PlayStation 3, into an HD TV, you've got the best picture quality possible right there. So, kabam, PlayStation wins again. Now, here's one fallback that the PlayStation 3 has had. You see, the PlayStation 3 had to be delayed a year before it could finally be released because it had a lot of technical issues when they were making it. So Xbox was released first by about a year. So it is slightly outsold the PlayStation 3, but not by a whole margin in terms of the video game world sales. And so it is really amazing that the PlayStation 3 has been able to keep up with Xbox 360. I mean, the margin between the two is getting so small now, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if PlayStation 3 outsells Xbox 360 in a matter of a year, maybe. I hope. And let's see, what else is there for you to... Oh yes, the reliability issues. Well, according to PC World, the PlayStation 3 is 4 times more reliable than the Xbox 360. You see, the Xbox 360 has a real nasty history of something called the Xbox's Red Ring of Death, which means that the symbol on the power switch on the Xbox 360 is a circle, right? Well, when the system has a failure or something like that, it turns red, more or less telling you it has a problem. Henceforth, the red ring of death. And you are essentially screwed if you get the red ring of death. With PlayStation 3, you never have to deal with a red ring of death, and the failures are nowhere near as high as Xbox has been, so chances are you're going to be fine with the PlayStation 3 first get for a while. And yeah, that's about it. Just remember to always buy a fine product from Sony, or particularly, oh crap, I forgot the price. The price. Xbox 360 is a little bit cheaper than PlayStation 3, but here's the reason why. The smaller hard drive. With PlayStation 3, just a little bit more expensive, but for a bigger hard drive. So, can you really beat that? I mean, wouldn't you rather spend a few bucks more and get something bigger and better than you would spending a few bucks less on something that's smaller and not as good? I mean, I'm just saying, I would rather buy something bigger. So in this case, yes, size does matter for once. So, you could say with PlayStation 3 you get the big one. Now that I believe that pretty much sums it all up. Remember, always buy a fine product from Sony, particularly the PlayStation 3.